Hello, Mr. Raindrop, and welcome back to Gintama. And yes, I did just put that song in my head once again. I'd only just managed to get rid of it as well. Of course, if you saw the last episode, you would know we left off after the pet show and the potential showing of what Elizabeth really looked like. Unfortunately, this being Gintama, I am almost certain that that payoff is never going to happen. At least, not in this episode. To keep the joke alive and play its audience for fools. So, damn. Oh well, there's plenty of other stuff to be enthralled with and enjoy about Gintama, so I guess it's only fair to get back into it. A safe distance away from Elizabeth would be, you'd need a quarantine of like 4 miles. Which I think equates to about like 6.5 kilometers. I'm not entirely sure about that. Oh, I'd almost forgotten about the time that Shinpachi was at the concert. That was a memory that I think I would have rather forgotten. Mainly because of his certain members of his squad. And there have been various mentions of Gintoki's past there and alluding to things that he's gone through. So the fact that I believe when he was fighting all the skeletons on it is meant to be him dreaming or remembering something from his past. I'd like to get to know a bit more. Why do I remember his face? No, so it starts off with this bit. Do you really trust that dog around the children? Jesus. He has nothing better to do. Yep. Checks out. But why do I remember him? I think we can all learn a lesson from that. Bit harsh. That poor dog. Was he trying to stifle back some tears there? That's why everything was blurry. Oh! Ah, that's the guy. And fired. Wait. Yeah, okay, that's a bit more than just firing. If he can get away with being fired, you can count that as a good night. Life's not going easy on the fella. What is this? Is yes, Pachinko. Since Kentucky's got a pallet of balls there with him. There is a certain elegance and fascination with Pachinko. Can't say I've played it myself, but I've seen it before, and it's the same kind of joy that I get from. I don't know if your wherever you are has them as well, but it's like 2p machines. I don't know what their actual name is. It's essentially the same, but with coins instead of Pachinko balls. At least he's pushing forward. And you can see how, a bit on edge, you can see how things have changed, considering, like, there's scenes of people smoking pretty much everywhere in this. That's quite a mistake to make. Was that she was working all through the pregnancy as well, then? Well, he likes to overpower his lighter. Yeah, don't take it as a metaphor, take it rather more literally. Just pat it down quickly first. I don't think it went well. But to start it off being on fire. Yeah, I don't think any of my past interviews have gone that badly. Well, that's fortuitous. Ah, maybe not. Considering how well, okay, considering how quick he is to anger, sure, but considering how people act with each other and belittle their when you have to be fearful of your superiors, you're going to bear a grudge. Majura dasai oji oyaji. Is this going to be a collection of people calling him Madawalt? That seems a bit more harsh in. That one wasn't even directed at him. So the only one that didn't deserve any repercussions. Chest pains? Oh, dude. Are they stabbing? Do you have a voice like pain in your left arm? Oh, we might not be seeing him again. Yeah, don't be making those kind of noises at the bar. He seems very attached to those sunglasses. That's a bit more of a liberties taken to get to the Mad Eye. Seems a bit. Does he have the money to pay for anything in this establishment? Ah, oh, no. Maybe if he didn't have his sunglasses. Why are you still hanging around? Yeah, maybe not anger her. Just pay for the bottle. And that's why you don't listen to people on the street that try and pull you into somewhere with fancy words. Katsura. And when you least expect it, that's where a job lands in your lap. I wish life was that easy. If you run, and now you've implicated yourself just by running. Katsura da. So much about this character makes me just sigh. I've read and listened to stories on it where the arrest rate and I think conviction as well in Japan is so high because they just confess to get it over with because it's easier than saying no to the police. Yeah, maybe they should actually check up on the things that people actually say, even if it is outlandish. Does he have his sunglasses though? Oh, that's good. Well, his clothes were right next to him though, and he thought his day couldn't get worse. Why is he so adverse to removing his glasses? Some Thanks for interjecting there, old man. Sometimes people do need a wake up call. Maybe not in the form of a fist, but if it works, it works. Digestive biscuits? Is that something Mummy used to make? I used to have quite a lot of digestive biscuits when I was younger, but my mother didn't make them. I'm not sure how I feel about the fairground music being played in the background. It almost sounded like. His smile is creepy. Not. Maybe not. Oh, very good. Maybe not lying per se, but. Is he. Is he now a taxi driver? Hmm. Well, you gotta take any job you can find in this kind of economy. And taxi driver is a fair trade. I just didn't see it with someone for his kind of demeanour. Oh, are they heading back to the concert? The hospital. Stop following her. I knew it. Right. Stop trying to dispose of your superiors. Okay. Do you have the money to pay for this ride? As to be expected. What? And how did he know which taxi to find him in? Well, that kind of sounds like life to a degree. You just trudge along. 4 full bricks. Oh no, not the prince. Taking him to the zoo. Are they gonna feed him to the bears and the crocodiles and penguins and whatnot? Just going with the whole, we just look alike, we all look the same. Therefore, anything that might have happened in the past. I know he wanted a free ride, but why is he still in there? Maybe don't throw insults around while you're still in the car. You, yeah, you provide this kind of service? If he's not removing his hand, then yes, he's probably doing it on purpose. I don't. I wouldn't trust Gintoki to wash my hair. Or head in this instance. Why are you in the road? Yeah, he's not on fire this time, so. did things didn't go that badly after he lost his chance at the interview. It's just his wife actually went into labour. Yes, normal human. Is it meant to come off that easily, though? Oh, I'm more important. Well, of course, he sees himself as better. He just comes here for the animals. He don't care about people. I don't think either of them will be taking too kindly to his. Rather holding it together quite well. He punched the wrong spot to make that prediction follow through, but still, I liked it. You know you're fired, right? Hopefully, because the wife was the breadwinner, she's actually got some connections for him to help after what just happened. But anyway, if she wasn't helping the husband, then at least he wasn't biting down. At least he's happy about it this time, rather than holding some sort of regret. That no, that is. Did you have something in your mouth, Sadaharu? That is incredibly taking liberties with the abbreviation. And yes, this is going to be in my head for the next 4 hours. Mr. Raindrop, falling away from me now. And hopefully now yours too. As long as I can get the visage of those rather heavily follicled legs. I think the lyrics and the cheerfulness and the upbeatness of this tune and Gintama is what makes it just so odd and amazing. Ah, Katsura da. Now, after credit scene. Oh, nice. I do want to visit. I think I've said it before, but these kind of festivals, if they still happen. In my head, they do. Okay. How long have you been sat there? That bin is incredibly full. Mr. Raindrop, falling away from me now. And that was the sad, sad life of, well, anyone that got introduced in the Gintama storyline. A lot of their lives have possibly taken a turn for the worse, or at the very least has gotten slightly more hectic. And so if you have enjoyed, please let me know down below in the comment section or by liking that video. And I don't want to spend too much time after the show because you know by now that there will be a few to follow. Of course, if you want to take a break, you're more than welcome, but if not, then, well, make sure to find that next video. Or if you don't want to miss it, then subscribing to the channel and turning on the notification bell. Well, that leaves all chance out the window, doesn't it? And I know it's fun, so I want to get there as quickly as possible. So, whether you're going to get some rest or not, I hope to see you in the next one. Mr. Raindrop, falling away from me now. And yes, that is still stuck in my head. I want to at least thank you for managing to sit through that last few seconds. And if you have, please give your thanks to my Patreons, which you can see on screen now. A bit more thought and appreciation needs to be given to Floritaku, Sal, Raywin, Denamet1997, and Luis Almanza. I really am enjoying Gintama, so I can't really fault any of you. So, once again, thank you.